action. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Linebacker shifting around now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw. It's Lacey. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's caught. It's Jordan. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to create that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. The linebacker shifting around now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Lacey. Bringing pressure. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention. Opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
To throw, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans are on the move here.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fires quickly to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks free. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. What a catch by the sophomore. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay.
It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First and 10 play coming up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Lacey. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And a player is down injured after that last play. He'll take a timeout and then check him out. He He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play, running right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
The focus to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Lacey. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Players are down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be 1st down and goal. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
We're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Butler. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Longhorns offense takes the field. To the air, it's Lacey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
USC.
So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Finds the tight end for the completion. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Longhorns line up on first and 10 now. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the outmen. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Nice grab. It's Hawkins. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's another deep shot. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Lacey. This time a completion. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, USC.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play.
good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, USC.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Finding some room at the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Using his legs, it's Fields. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
With that completion right there, his quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
USC 45, Texas 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lacey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fighting off the defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Will hand it off. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Trojans. They connect for 6.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, hold on now, Chris. 1 or 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Complete with a running back in this 4th down play. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. The one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. To the air. It's Lacey. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Texas. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Of course, I'm shocked by this. I mean, that's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lacey. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this 1st overtime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top in OT.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board. You can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.